Well, finally a break. Had that storm roll through. We're kind of on the edge of it. We got probably 7 inches of snow and wasn't really too bad until a day and a half ago. The wind picked up and kind of nasty there until last night. It finally let up a little bit. Hey, Bissy. Bissy. Being a loud snorter over there. But yeah, we got 2 bulls in here right now. Look hunky-dory. Just chilling, I guess. So that's a young simmental we had locked up a couple weeks ago, and there's my tame bud. We had him home about a month ago, and we brought them both home here just because keep him out of the wind. And one of the young Solairs looks like he hurt his shoulder, his front right shoulder. So brought him home well in advance because he would have never made it. A bum shoulder, so he might be locked up for a while yet. We'll probably take him back over across the road here tomorrow. He can go back. He's pretty good. And this guy we're gonna leave locked up for a while yet. He looks pretty good now. He pretty much ate, free, and not much competition at all. So, and plus a little bit of corn, and trying to feed some charcoal pills to him and diatomaceous earth for him and some mineral in his feed. I can tell he doesn't like the taste. It tastes different to him, so hopefully we kind of dumped it on the hay then, and not much fat on him. It's bad I could see his backbone here. It's not good. So plus he's a little loose as usual yet. So I mean, not. You can see that. I think that's some of his poop right there. Didn't know if he was gonna follow me when we were trying to get him home because of the wind. Had to go through a couple wind tunnels through the yard, and once he got a scent of that feed pail, he was right on me all the way. So I brought him through the yard and over here then too. Same with this one too. We brought him home the next day actually. So and, yeah, got the feed pail, and he's a little more playful being younger. I'm glad we're not calving yet though. Oh my gosh. But crap like this can still happen yet. March and April. And we can still get stuff like this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell him this year. Dad thought I should have sold him a couple weeks ago when he sold those cows, but I don't know. I can't let him go yet. Let him go this summer. He'll be the spare bull this year. He'll stay home. So we can keep an eye on him more, and a little less required of him, so I'll have to let him go though, probably. Kind of sucks. Want to get a couple more years out of him. He's just so easy to work with. Like I say, this is one of these bulls I don't expect for him to do anything stupid, put it that way. This is the way he was in the corral at place we bought him from. This is the way he was too when he was little. Just tame. Yeah, not the he's kind of a little bit harder calver probably, okay numbers, but that's nice when easy to work with, right buddy? You gotta get some special treatment sometimes then too. Tough to know, but let's hope that this guy improves, and then hopefully that other bull I bought this year now improves too. Yeah. Nice having tame bulls. Just you say when you got problems or something with them, or to move them around, you got a feed pail. It's just easy peasy. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here for now and until the weather improves or when they have to get out of here. So Bisty. Yeah, we brought you home when we got that Slurble in the other place. Yeah, we brought you home. She had to come home anyway. She's with the heifers this year, so put her down because she calved kind of late this year. So we had her with the heifers and we took the bulls out, and we got 2 more cows across the road to bring home too that were with the heifers as well. They're gonna calve sooner, so we had well, her, Ted's, and then Grabber, and then another kind of calmer cow. We put 2 and 2 with both groups of heifers then. Just cows that know the routine, easy to work with, love the feed pail. Did help quite a bit. Just the only problem was their calves, having to trailer one group home and had to precautions with the calves and everything, but a little bit of extra work. But it makes a difference. You got cows that know the ropes and tame and pail trained. They see that pail, pretty much the whole group comes in too right away. So yeah, a little brisk yet. It's only sub-zero highs again. We were 26 below this morning, so we haven't been above zero since, I don't know, was that Monday or was it Tuesday? I don't remember. But sub-zero until tomorrow. I think we're supposed to hit single digits finally tomorrow. So it's brisk. It's a little cold. At least there's no wind. It's actually a lot nicer today, being colder out. A lot nicer than it was 2 days ago. Stupid wind. Well, just got done moving some snow. Some couple places. Into the corrals and around the buildings a little bit. So the usual. Yeah, we actually sold some of the second calvers. That could have been over a week ago already. Somebody that actually watched the channel, surprisingly, yeah, he ended up sold 5 of them. So okay, wind. I'm gonna get out of the wind. I guess it wants to wind tunnel here. So yeah, I got those 2 old cows in with the calves here, just so they're getting some chopped hay. One cow was, kind of has some bad feet, so she'll be gone this summer. But we got 2 cows in there now. They're older cows, so they could have as much chopped hay as they want, really. So the one cow will probably stay locked up. The one with the bad feet, she'll probably stay here all spring. Probably she'll probably keep her in with the heifers too. Probably we get them locked up, just so she gets more to eat. But we'll see once though. Anyways, yeah, sold those 5 of them so far. That's all we sold so far this year. We got somebody else that bought from us last year. I think he's probably gonna wants at least 3. He said so. Second calvers, that is. So wants 3 of them. We still have them yet. So by the time he comes and gets them. So, but yeah, that might be all we might be selling, I guess. So really didn't. I've had a couple calls on the rest of them too, but no takers yet. So, well, we're not calving yet, but March 15th is our start date for the heifers. So, and it looks cold all the way up to that point yet. So, if this is going to be a rough spring, this will be last 4 out of the 5 years then for us then. Gonna have a rough calving season. So, gosh, I don't remember when I was in high school even, or college, or early days of my farming career. I don't remember the winters being that bad. I don't. I mean, a couple of those winters, yeah, we had a lot of snow. There was a few. I think it was 2012 and 2013 or something like that. But, ever since 2018, it's just been a lot of snow, except for 2021, or from 2020 into 2021. It was dust drifts instead. Kind of springtime rolls around and you're just kind of tired, rolling right into the year. You're practically dead already by June comes along. Ugh. Might be another one of those years again. As I talked about before, it'll be a bittersweet day, but I can't wait for the day when we cut back on cows. something a little more manageable, easier. Not as much pasture to worry about then. But that just brings up some more projects, I guess, then. So, some of these pastures, I mean, our pasture on the out here, I would never break them up. Well, I guess the little piece up north here, maybe the little piece down south to get access to that other field, maybe. But for the most part, most of these pasture, I wouldn't even break them up. What I'd like to do is just slowly kind of start digging some of the rocks that stick out, dig them out, so I can make hay on them, kind of manage the growth every summer then. So plus for winter feeding and everything too, just less rocks out in the pasture then too, cleaned up a little bit, just makes it nicer then. So, but I don't know, maybe I don't know. It's a long ways to look ahead in the future yet, but I don't know. It's always, but that's not the only place I got to dig rocks out. Might have to buy an excavator, mini excavator, some year. I don't know when. We do got a few fields that should have more rocks dug out every year. Yeah, maybe I have to buy a mini excavator some year, mini bobcat one, something like that. Make that job, plus then try to do other projects then too, I suppose. I remember back in the mid 2010s, 2010 all the way up through, 2017. I remember fixing fence in February. By the time April came around, we were practically 80-90% done fence fixing it. Now, the last 4 out of the 5 years it's been for fence fixing, it's been like, you don't get the fence fixing until April, and you're calving, and then we have to start seeding then. And like last year, we didn't get done. We were actually never done fence fixing last year. Never did get done. So we just kind of got the main areas done as quickly as we could. Good enough. And then, of course, cattle breaking out then too in some places then. Oh yeah, I remember when the cows broke out last summer at the old farm there? I'm pretty sure I know what happened. Should have actually said this a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure it was from a cow. One of our cows, we're going to sell her this summer. We were going to sell her this spring. We're like, well, we'll just let her have the calf. We'll keep her home. She shouldn't be a problem. But when we moved them out of that pasture, the one pasture at the old farm to a different one, she was actually, a couple days later, she was actually in another pasture then. Here, she jumped the fence here and kind of broke the fence a little bit. No one else was out. I guess, no, her calf went with her, I guess, but they were in the pasture beside the place they were in. Of course, she was in the other, so I got her back. And then 5 minutes later, she jumped right back out again then. So, and then before we moved him home then, she was jumping through another place then. Wires were about a foot off the ground. It was just her on the other side. The other cows were staying put, but it was just her on the other side. So number 690. So, pretty sure she's the reason why the cows were out last summer. I thought maybe it was the bulls were maybe fighting, but I don't think so. Because that red Slayer we have, he's one of the boss. He would have been the boss over there. And then, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, these bulls have been getting along fairly well. But yeah, I don't think it was the bulls fighting at the old fight. I don't think it was. I really don't think it was. I think it was that cow be a smart ass, I would call it. And she decided to take the fence with her when she's down, and then the whole fence was down, and of course everybody goes out then. So it's amazing how far they went too. I think they would. I mean, it was kind of a warm day. Yeah, it was kind of a warm. I was working on the 3-point on the Massey. I remember working on one of those arms. It's kind of warm in the shed when I was working. I got the call then. Yeah, it was a little warm that day. Yeah, they probably went maybe not 10 miles, probably 8-mile round trip. So that was rough. You think they would have went back to the pasture to look for when they needed to go get water again. Nope, they just out went into the corn. So let's get the chance to walk out to the cows tonight. Follow her here, Abby. So, checking on stuff, just make sure everybody looks halfway decent. One of the heifers has a lump underneath her throat. I don't know if it's just from something else or from hay or something, but just monitoring her for now. See if it gets any better or not. But yeah, I don't know. What do you want, kitty? Hmm. Took out some molasses tubs too for the cows yesterday. 2 tubs here, 3 tubs across the road. So supplement that. So we're getting enough. Hey, you bud. Got him bedded down in there. I cleaned out his stall a little bit. Put some straw down in there, fresh stuff. Big pile of hay, fresh water. Gave him a good scratching too for about 5-10 minutes. Had to fix a board in the corral here. They had it broke down, a board. He bent the gate in there, buddy. That red gate in there is kind of bent. He actually shoved this gate inward and he wanted back in. Somehow he got through there, and as far as that's all he did so far, but just bent that gate. What you expect with a big bull. So, hey, you bissies. Yeah, not you. That black bully there, she's gonna get kicked out. She's the feeder crawler that I had locked up in here since December. So locked up with whatever critters we had locked up separate. So she's just been in there all winter, not getting anything special for her because she lost her privileges. So, but I got 2 more. I think 2 more replacements to lock up yet. They're still out in the other place yet. Pretty sure I'm gonna keep that big 843 in here. Me and Dad are just not sure if we should keep her or not. Where is she at? I don't see her. I don't see her right now. But I'm just gonna keep her. She's just so tame. She's gonna be a big cow, but unless somebody wants her, that's about the only way I'd let her go, I guess. So yeah, you bissies might be it's like I say this every year. Might be the tamest group we've ever had. It's kind of nuts. During the summer, though, we'll lose a couple tame ones though over the summer because we were not around them enough then. But in the winter time, when they have the first calf, then some will come back around again. So, but it's crazy here. So I think it was like not when the heck was it? End of December. Finally had that first tame one, and then all of a sudden, just like 10 of them then within the next 2 weeks. Then are just you're kind of coming around. This is Peach's calf here. She's coming around. I don't know if she's spit an image of her grandmother. What do you think? Spit an image of your grandmother. So I don't know. Her grandmother's kind of an a-hole. But her mother's just a doll. Really tame cow. You're probably gonna share both traits, I would say, your grandmother and your mother. We'll see what happens. She might be a nice cow, though. Yeah, girls. Yeah, I'm not in there. I only have one hand. Hey, you. It's kind of funny. We didn't know we were going to keep this one for 46 here. Her mother's kind of wild. But you're not so bad, though. So, I'm just like, well, haven't kept one of her calves yet, so we'll take a chance on her, I guess, see how she turns out. Yeah, it's like to go cold turkey off of corn, but that's all right. I know. You girls get good hay bales in here then. Good hay bales. Nice alfalfa. Yep. So just as good, if not better. So surprised that 843 didn't come over here. Must have her head stuck buried in the feeder, so yeah. Tamest group of replacements ever had. I see the fencer isn't working very well either. It's only down to 1 volt. Just about imagine it's this wire and then the half mile over. Something is probably touching it. Of course, we've had the electric fence around the trees off for the last 2 months. The wire's completely buried in 80% of the spots. How you and buddy? We brought him over yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. You know you want more corn. Sometimes you're by yourself here, bud. I'll sneak you some again. Huh? Yeah. he's doing pretty good. It's pretty perky. Yep. Hope you'd be a nice team, but you're a little playful though. Yet. A little playful yet. Working on ya. Yeah, just working on ya. Might take a couple years for them to mellow, you know, as they get older. Usually sometimes they mellow. So I hope what this guy does. He'll mellow out. Be a good bull. Kind of like these two Dakota Performance bulls here. Both of them there. He was a little bit tamer one, but they were pretty, what do you call it? Testing our patience, I would say. So, but they're both, they both kind of mellowed out a little bit now. So this year I noticed. Now they've kind of both let me pet them now, so getting more mellow. That's what I kind of hope for, is those bulls get older. You know, that's what I hope from them. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. I got that drift fence on top of there and in the southwest corner too, but I got nothing going over the top here right now, and I think the fence is only a foot off the ground over there. So I don't know if I gotta do some work there, and I don't know. Probably Tuesday I'm probably gonna go drive around the pasture with the sled and see if I can't see where the heck that wire's touching, and just take a look at the fence real quick along the north side. I might have to say I put a little dummy wire. Well, actually, no, this is live here. Tied on two little rebar posts there and looked immense, but I think I'm gonna have to extend that over there, the next post, because that wasn't like that last week. So just from that storm and now from the blader wind, chucked a lot of snow. And I see that could be a problem up there, actually. Yeah, I see a problem there, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I still might have to extend the fence here. I mean, I don't think they'd cross here yet, but... Oh, it's kind of a high traffic area here. Yeah, I should be able to touch the fence, I guess. Since, what do you want to call it? The snow is insulating it, so it shouldn't shock me, but I don't know. I'd probably get shocked somehow then, one way or the other, but yeah, I gotta do some work here. I guess I could put that clip up, so yeah. That's a project for tomorrow. I don't think they would walk. I saw some tracks here yet, but I don't think they'd walk across to here. I don't know if the snow was gonna support them enough. But yeah, because they were sinking here like 2 feet probably. They were sinking. Yeah, I don't think they'd cross there yet, but I don't know. Yeah, it's barely sticking out there too. But you see how they eat. That's where I fed them this morning. They weren't very hungry this morning, which is good. It means they're eating enough, so we've been giving them enough. Nutritious wise, I don't know, but hopefully it's enough though. I guess they were supplementing molasses tubs too and putting free choice mineral too for them. So warm day today. It's just windier than heck. But yeah, I got some corn rolled, the local elevator. It's amazing how much faster that goes now. They got a new roller installed, up and running last month and a half. I got to use it a little over a month ago. I got to use it. I was because I was kind of a test dummy. I guess they were just still getting bugs worked out of it yet and everything yet. But I went in today though. Boy, that's normally what it used to take me. You know, when the time I would start getting corn rolled till finished, it was probably an hour. I would say at least an hour. This new roll is probably 10 minutes. I'm done. It's just crazy. It goes so fast. One of those things. I still wish I had my own feed grinder yet. But now the way it looks, you know, local elevators, they're kinda. I think they're picking up more business now. Again, because they're gonna be able to keep up more with demand now. Still would like to have my own feed grinder someday, but not for the current prices they're at. And I mean, it's about like I say, it's probably a 12-mile one-way trip, the back roads. So, but yeah, I don't know. Goes a lot faster now, that's for sure. Kind of. But now it's got to be more careful now too that I don't get the truck too full. Don't get it too full, because those that don't know, like when you roll corn, get it rolled, like you probably only want to have the truck 2/3 full at most. I would say at most. It's more fluff, you want to call it. Doesn't flow as nice, and it takes up more space. There's more air. So it's one of those things. For how much faster that roller goes, I don't want to be up there having a level rolled corn off. It's way more dustier too, but way faster. I almost just like to use the big truck instead. Get a, I'd probably get how much would that be? Probably at least 500 bushels rolled at a time, and then dump some in the bunker and dump the rest on here then and just have it stored then. But maybe someday I'll do that. It's just that it gets so dirty. That's where this truck just shines right now. It gets pretty blasted dirty, that dust, so either way. So this truck's getting tired too. It's getting tired. It's old. It's old. It's more or less specialty work, I guess. So the corn rolling truck, and if we have to throw seed in there or something or whatever, throw it in there. Or if we're filling creep feeders during the summer, we use this thing. But it's handy to have though for an extra. We gotta put something somewhere, so it looks really good. But I suppose someday I'll start using the big truck, I guess, when get one load rolled, and I'd be good for quite a while. Either that, or I just haul semi-load of corn into the elevator and they have them delivered. Then I don't know how much they charge for delivery. I don't know, but it's always options. It's not that far of a run, anyways. Not that many miles really. So as long as they're gonna keep rolling, which they should be now. So that new roller, they're probably gonna pick up a little more business. Probably they're gonna be might be a little more demand for corn there next year.